Right, okay, this isn't a full video, this is just like a preview. I've been gone for a while, things have been busy, my health has been a bit bad. I haven't been playing Dawn of Man, which a lot of my previous videos were about. I've been working on a Civilization 5 video, but a game of Civ 5 takes like 10-20 hours. So that's a big job. I have been getting into this game recently. It's called Frostpunk. And for those of you who saw my Dawn of Man videos, it's a bit like Dawn of Man, except incredibly grim and dark, and people are going to die and children are going to suffer, and you're going to have to make massively unethical decisions in order to survive. So the basic idea is the world has become a frozen wasteland, and your group has chosen to come to the Arctic because of the coal deposits. So we're going to start to work some coal deposits, and let's get some steel up as well. And there should be some wooden crates around here. And your little people start to organise to go and get the resources that you've ordered them to get, ploughing their way through the snow with the idea of turning this generator on, which will give us heat, which allows us to survive. We need 6 coal to turn the generator on, and we've got 6 coal, so let's pop on the generator. So we've got coal, wood, steel, steam cores, raw food, and food rations, and you can build cookhouses to turn raw food into raw rations. Like I said, this is just a quick video, so I'm just going to explore a few of the basics. So we can build tents for shelter, upgrading later to become more temperature proof. We can build medical posts, a cookhouse, a hunter's hut, resource depot and gathering post for resources, and a workshop to research technologies. Let's get that done so I can actually show the tech tree. It does need to be connected to the core by a road, so I'm just going to drag a road. Oh, it is connected. I'm just going to drag a road down there anyway. Did that take? Yes, it did. So the people who've gone out to work will do their work up until about 1800. Then they'll come back and start building stuff. And if you've got any surplus workers, they will also build, but during the work day. So it looks as if we've got some surplus workers building these tents. Then we've got the Book of Laws, and you're going to want to start adopting these as soon as you can. The first choice is, do we want children to be put to work, or do we want them to be in shelters? And if we choose to put them in shelters, we can then train them to be medics or engineers. If we choose labour safe jobs, we can later change that so they can be given any job, including jobs which maim them or injure them or make them sick. Tough choices. Do we want to bury our dead in a cemetery, which makes people happier, or do we want to put them into a snow pit so we can recycle their organs to help cure the ill people with organ transplants? The fighting arena, really a no-brainer. That allows people to go and watch basically gladiatorial combat. And then we can legalise duelling and public houses and ladies of the night who entertain people. So that's the basics of the game. Let me show you a later save, one which is more progressed. You can also go out and explore the world. So we've got these areas which need exploring. There's my scouting crew. They're heading back with some people they found and supplies, and these are things I've yet to investigate. But here's a budding little settlement. I've got this automation, autonomous robot, which is working away busily for me. The Book of Laws, I've gone down. I've got fighting arenas. I can make people work in emergency shifts. I decided to train the children as engineers because they're quite reasonable, and I want people to recover, and then I'll be able to sign organic fertilizer, which allows me to use the bodies as fertilizer for food. Then we've got this other tree here which has now arrived. I've chosen to go with order, which is like a forceful, you will be happy, rather than faith and singing and that kind of things. So I've had to build some watchtowers, and then I can indoctrinate people every morning, and I can build guard stations to make sure that people stay in order. And I've also researched some new buildings, so I've got better housing, the fighting arena, the burial pit, of course, watchtowers for order. Here's a decision to make. Oh, there are people who are wanting to join the Londoners, people who want to return to London. So it's a research and resource balancing game, but with a really dark twist. And as you can see, I'm not doing too well at the moment in terms of hope. My people are losing hope, so I need to find a way to encourage them. Maybe that involves, building the brothel, or I don't know. I need to get back to this save. But that's the basics of Frostpunk. I'm playing it, I'm exploring it, and when I've learnt it well enough, I'll do a proper video on it. But I just wanted to check in and say hi, I'm not gone, and reports of my demise have been wildly exaggerated. See you all soon.